One of the most popular questions I get asked on my other Nest videos is how do I set a simple schedule? So in this video I'm going to show you how to set a schedule where it comes on for a couple of hours in the morning and a couple of hours in the evening. First thing you need to do is go into the settings there, head yourself round to schedule. Okay, that's taking you all the way to Saturday today. So I'm going to go all the way back to Monday where I've actually blanked off the whole day, so there's nothing set in there. So what I would do to set a simple schedule that would come on just for a couple of hours, say from 6:30, find 6:30 with the dial, press the screen, type new, and it drops in that. Now, set the time, 6:30, and then turn the dial to the temperature that you want it to come on at 6:30. So we'll say you want it a nice toasty 21 degrees. Click again, and that's set now for 21 degrees at 6:30. So with that set like that, the temperature in the room will stay at 21 degrees all day. Okay, there's no other schedule, there's no other setting to say to go down to a lower temperature. So what we need to do now is set a time for that to drop. So we'll go with 8:30, so then like I said it's on for 2 hours. Click on new, click again to set the time for 8:30, and then turn the dial to take the temperature down to, right, I'm going to do it to 17. You need to do it to a temperature that you think that the room won't drop to on its own. So 16, 17, a normal property is not going to drop to that on its own unless you've got the windows open or something like that. So we set that, and there we go. We've got a schedule for 2 hours in the morning to come on at 6:30 and to keep the room at 21 degrees, or keep the property at 21 degrees hopefully, until 8:30 when it'll drop down to 17, and then it won't come back on then until you set another schedule. It'll say you come home from work at 5:30. Maybe you want it to come on at 5, so it's toasty for when you get home. So click that, click new, drops in the time, click again, so you've got the 5 o'clock setting. Then turn the schedule up so you want it to be nice and toasty again, 21 degrees. Now you might want that on for a few hours. You might want it to stay at 21 right up until 10:30, say, when you go to bed. So what you do then, click another one, click new, set the time, and then drop that all the way down to 17 or 16 or whatever temperature you think that the room won't get to on its own. Because if the temperature does drop in the room to 17, obviously the heating will kick in. Okay, so this will stay at 17 then all night until the next day when the temperature's set again for your schedule in the morning. Now, I'm not quite sure what's happened here. Maybe the auto schedule has done this. But what we can do is remove those. Clicking on it, remove. Click on that, remove. Click on that, remove. So what we would do, obviously, so it went off at 17. It went off in the evening at 17, right up until 6:30. Click new, click, set the time, set it at 21, and then over to 8:30, new, click, set the time, take it down to 17, and there's your 2 hour schedule for the morning. Now if you're using the Nest to do this rather than the app, then you would have to go through and set every one. However, if you're using the Nest app, it is a lot easier. So you go into the Nest app, that's shown here, go into the living room thermostat. I have got the phone round on landscape, you'll see why now. So if you go into schedule, it's a lot easier to see. So if we look at Monday, you can see Monday is set with our 2 schedules. So go back, or you can go across to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, let's tidy that up a second. So we're going to remove these ones at the back end here. So we're going to remove that one. We're going to remove that one. I'm going to remove that one, and that one. So then on Tuesday, obviously we've still got the 6:30 start, 21 degrees, 8:30, 17 degrees, and we got 21 degrees at 5 o'clock. We want it to go off, say the same as Monday. So we add, we'll just tap him in there. So that's come up at 11 o'clock in the evening, 14.5 degrees. So if we hold it there, we can put that to 17 or 15, whatever you want. And then if we hold it again, we can move it across to the right time. So that's 10:30 now. So if you hold anywhere on this screen now, hold down, and then tap copy. If you go back, as you can see, the rest of the week, it's all over the shop. So you can go in, rather than have to do all that again on each day, you can just paste, hold in there, paste, hold your finger on it, paste. Saturday if you wanted the same, and Sunday if you wanted the same. Chances are you're going to want it slightly different on the weekend, but you can do the same then for Saturday and Sunday. There we go, job's a good one. That's how to set a simple on-off schedule on the Nest. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the box below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.